So, now, sorry, I'm kind of in a rough mood. So if I'm a little harsh with you, it's because of my mood. I apologize. Something happened. So, but yeah, I smoked a cigarette to calm down. You know what I mean? Let's go. Yeah. So, is there specific questions you wanted, or did you want me to pull? Oh, I got the wrong deck. You wanted something. What the reading? Sorry. All right, we'll put cards. See what message. Ooh, card already flew out. Boom. Oh. Pull a couple more. She really needed to talk to you. She just threw a card out right now. Cards never fly out on this deck. I'll pull a couple more though. So, let's go. We'll start out with 3 and we'll pull more. That's crazy, yeah. So Santa Muerte readings are really, really on point. I've never had an accidental off reading with her, because it's her. It's basically her energy in the cards and her giving the message, and then I channel a little bit with her. You know what I'm saying? Off of what she's giving me, what the energy she's giving me. So I got the number 18, emotions. You can see the card, the card, look at the emotions in the head. Sometimes sentiments fluid and changeable like water. They are the aspect that characterizes the card both positively and negatively. Our emotions are the main source of our moods, of our joys and pains. They are the part of us that places us in a receptive and communicative position in regards to the external world, ready to embrace it with open arms. In negative terms, however, they can lead us to close and isolate ourselves from everything around us, transforming the initial multicolored source into tears. The advice of the dead. Remember to put your heart into what you're doing. Otherwise, the result will exclusively tied to the satisfaction of your ego and will stagnate in a swamp. So with this, it's like put passion behind what you're doing. Oh, write it down. People have been writing things down every time I do this. But put passion between everything you do, right? Because that heart will manifest. So your heart chakra is what helps manifest things. You have a magnetic field over your heart chakra. The more love and gratitude and things of kindness you do, the more bigger that magnetic field grows. The more you manifest, the more love you put out, and the more it helps you be in a better place and manifest things you want. And so this is kind of put passion behind what you do so you can help manifest, because I feel like if you're not going to be passionate about it, it's just going to put you in a point of where you hit a stagnant plateau and you're just stagnant for a bit. But with that love and passion behind it, you're going to kind of open doors and push forward. Did you have like a project or like a thing you were looking into doing? Do you have a project or something that you're doing, a goal that you're going into right now that's pushing you forward, that you kind of want to do? I feel like it's either going to come or it's going to come soon. If not, it already is. I really want to show my singing skills. Do it. Even if you're not good, do it for yourself. And if you're good, that's even better. Jazz music, that's cool. Jazz is chill. I like jazz a little bit. Well, every once in a while, I'll get this feeling just like listening to something else, jazz or classical music. You feel me? So we got the flux card. This card is the last card of the world of formation. Shows us that we can obtain self-realization and do significant things in the world if we understand that our present is generated and connected by every kindness and every crime of the past. In a continuous flow, we are the antennae that can receive the transmit the original light that comes from the eighth card of emanations, which also reaches us through our parents, our grandparents, and ancestors, through the forums of we have given our gods, the advice of the dead. Remember that you are in the present, holding your future, and that if you want this future to be positive, you must first look inside yourself, because every action you decide to take in the world is nothing but a reflection of yourself. So this is kind of like reflecting on what you need to do. You have the power to move forward, and like you said, you want to do jazz. Let's focus on jazz. You want to show your music, your goals, put that into ambition, but also plan it out a little bit. You know what I mean? Present yourself in with the thoughts inside, projecting out, but with all positive thoughts. Don't let those self doubts hit into your mind. Be like, I shouldn't do this. Da, 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 da. You know, take a leap, take a chance, and grow towards your goal. You see how he's like kind of shining down from a thought form, just doom, 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 and putting it into play. Sorry, the light's kind of. I love these cards. They're always on point. $14. Chauchu. I'm just call it Chauch. This is a Aztec god, I think, or goddess. Goddess of all waters, lakes, seas, and sailors, as well as the goddess of beauty and fertility. She reminds us of how development and progress can only be possible if we view life as a benevolent river, a moving event, and not as something static. The flow expressed by the love card, which is understood and allowed to run, allows Chauchi, I'm gonna call it Chauchi, Q, to bring beauty and ardor instead of lightning and storms. The advice of the dead: do not fight against the flow you are in. A river cannot be tamed with force. You must surrender to its current and use its strength as it is of your own. So this is just kind of telling me, use your strengths. When I don't remember, I'll get to that. I'll read you with your comment. But let me read this card first. So there's times where you have to go with the energies that are around you, right? Like your energies are flowing in a certain way, and you can't go against the grain. You kind of have to flow with them, but also put your plans and goals into the flow of energy that you're feeling. You know what I mean? So today you feel good and you want to go out and do something, and you're flowing with that energy. You follow into that energy. You go do something, and then you add something productive into your life that adds to your goal. Maybe picking up an instrument, maybe picking up speaker or something, a microphone, and then putting it in play and just flowing with what you feel is the flow of the energy around you. You know what I mean? Like water, it flows. There are times I don't want to be perceived, but I know I need to step out of that and put myself out there. Yeah. Sometimes we have to take chances with ourselves, and we'll kind of hold ourselves back by overthinking. And sometimes we just got to go, whoop, hop into it. You know what I mean? Just pop into it. Ooh, nice cards. Pull another one. I love this reading because it's so smooth and it's easier because she gives me the answers and then I channel off of them, right? It makes it a little easier. That's why I like Oracle a little bit better. I'm like an oracle reader. I even use my tarot like oracle because that's why I have the answers on them. So, the light card, beautiful art. Look at that. I love how it looks. I love the art on all these cards. It's like so vibrant and good. Santa Marta wants me to make a deck kind of like this. So, the first world of emanations comes to an end with this card. This card represents the entrance and point through which creation can manifest itself in the world, encompasses potential and purity without limitations of shape, capable of illuminating and feeding anything it comes into contact with, like a sun, with generosity and vitality. The advice of the dead. Oh, I'm over here throwing cards. Oh, the back of these cards, if you put them all together and you connect them, it's like a puzzle, and it makes a Ouija board with Santa Muerte with wings over it. A source of pure energy feeds and lights your journey. Proceed in your projects without hesitation, and any shadow will be dispelled. So kind of just form positivity. You feed yourself positivity, people, places, things, your surroundings, the positive people in your life, not the negative ones that always nagging or whatever. And I haven't used a Ouija board, no. And you kind of feed that in yourself, right? And that will kind of help eliminate any shadow self, eliminate the darker aspects of yourself, eliminate those things so you push out, right? And overcome your ego or the doubts, the self-doubts. Like you said, you overcome the things that keep you from wanting to shine, wanting to be yourself, wanting to do your jazz, and want to be perceived. So remove those from your mind and your mental and your body, and add yourself positivity. Okay, I got this. I got this. Today I'm gonna do a beautiful day. Today I wake up beautiful and strong. Today, feed yourself positive affirmations, positivity, all that good stuff, and push yourself. Yeah, we all have self-doubts. It's a normal thing for everybody. Self-doubts are a thing, you know what I mean? But I'm here to help you break free from all those negative thought processes and help the world, help you world one person at a time. So with advice, you know what I mean? Especially when they purchase a reading, give them a little therapy, a little advice, and push them out of that. Because we all have self-doubts, things that hold us back, things that keep us from being motivated. We just have to break those cycles. You know what I mean? Move forward. That's why we got to push with light. Fill yourself with light and positivity. Then we got the shadow card, bro. I think there's a shadow card. Yep, this is a shadow card. It's like polar opposites right there. It's called shadow. The level of formation begins with shadow, as if the reflection of what comes from above, from the darkness card. The shadow represents our occult unconscious, that which silently suggests that we do not and do not know how to listen to, but that inevitably influences our thoughts, our emotions, and then on our material plane, our actions. When we are not acquainted with it, we project it externally as a negative component. Thus, we can do nothing but see in binary terms of good and evil, white and black. The advice of the dead. It is important to start analyzing yourself to gain greater awareness of yourself and your relationship to others. Otherwise, it will be impossible to change and evolve. So bring awareness. Like I said, it's like basically a shadow work card. A shadow work card, you know what I mean? Like, be aware of yourself, your shadow and your ego, but also be aware of those people around you. Sometimes there's gray areas, sometimes there's black and white, but sometimes there's a little gray area, you know what I mean? To understanding what the other's going through or what the people are going through around you too, those gray areas. But to understand yourself and then understand others is to evolve, you know what I mean? And act and play, put yourself into the situations accordingly. So this can be a message of the light card, right? It told you to be more light, more positive, and heal yourself in a more positive. Remove those darker aspects, but also self-analyze yourself and and analyze other people around you. And kind of, I'm thinking of like removing people out of your life, maybe certain negative people that aren't so, like I said in the beginning of the reading, but aren't so good for you. Remove those types of things and those types of people out of your life that are holding you stagnant, holding you down, holding you, bringing self doubts. Even people's energy can just hold you back. They can be good people to you, but just hold a negative energy, and that negative energy kind of leaks on you. You ever kicked it with somebody and then started having intrusive thoughts, and they didn't even do nothing? They just were around you for a little bit, and then you started thinking about smoking, or you started thinking about being an alcoholic or anything like that. Those are the types of energies that you have. Even if they're not a bad person, you can elevate from those energies because they're spiritual attachments. I just moved a friend of 20 years. We were addicted to a few drugs, and she didn't want to quit, and I knew I had to quit. Exactly. Well, I don't know how that came up. Like, I just read that perfectly, right? It was exactly about addiction. Let's go. You know what I mean? So, yeah, sometimes you have to do that. You would love somebody like a family member, but if they're pulling you in addictions and negativity, you got to let them go. You know what I mean? I'm in a situation that if I had enough money, I'd be out of here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But I don't. Yeah, but I love my family. But yeah, you had to remove that. You know what I mean? My family's sober. My sister got sober, so we're doing better. And then the devil wants to pull plots and plans against us. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was kind of in a bad mood today. You start doing good, and you start. You know what I mean? I even had a prophetic dream of a fire dragon, right? And me walking away from the house or the apartment complex. So I prophesied this. I also prophesied about a 31st, you know what I mean, months and months ago. So, you know what I mean? But anyways, the thing is that when we're doing good, I start selling bracelets and I'm starting to be happier. I'm still going to be happy, wherever I'm at, whatever I'm going through, I'll be happy, wherever I'm at. But the thing is, I'm starting to want revenge, you know what I mean? These people want to act Christian, or these people want to act like they're good and solid people, but they're just cold-hearted and evil, and it makes me want to be that way. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But if I turn evil, I'm on a whole different level of evil. You guys always hear nitpicking and no, I'm talking about bye-bye, see your family in the dirt type, fucking beat your ass till you fucking in coma, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? That's the evil I'm seeing. You know what I mean? Let you thrive and cry while your family's gone type vibe. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't like to be evil, and that's why I stay with myself, so I don't have to get in that fucking mindset. But the more irritated I am, the more closer I get to that mindset. But anyways, sorry, I'm kind of venting too. But anyways, like I said, you have to remove some people from your life, some things in your life, and stay positive while you're doing so. That's what's kind of getting. Yeah, exactly. I already know that verse. He didn't come to bring peace, but bring the sword. There's also a Bible verse, a prophecy of family turning against you, mother against daughter, father against son, father or son disrespects father, um, stepmom or some shit like that. But yeah, I love God. I love God. But Jesus Christ didn't come here to bring peace, but he came here to bring a sword. That is prophecy that has been fulfilled. He came to slice and dice. That is the Bible. So when they think, oh, Jesus Christ came here to bring us peace, that's not what the Bible says. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's a good one. You know what I mean? That's a good one. I needed that reminder because sometimes we need to pick up that sword and, handle business. You know what I mean? But yeah. Nine. That look. And I already know what this card means. It's kind of like, I'll read it to you though. In Aztec mythology, Tlaloc is considered the god of rain and fertility, benevolent and indulgent towards the prayers and the sacrifices that are offered to him. He was still worshipped with fear because although he watered fields and gave prolificency with one hand, and he could cause floods and droughts and summon lightning with the other. Advice that pay attention and weigh the forces you wish to put in play because they are like the water. It can irrigate, but in excess, it can cause floods, and in absence, it can cause droughts. So find balance in what your energies go towards, what your attentions go towards, what your thoughts go towards, what you do in life, and who and what you put your energy towards. Because if you have to give just enough energy or just enough effort for you to put into that jazz thing, if that's what you want, and too much may burn you out, right? Too much energy into it, but put just enough to take the steps forward, and not enough energy will let you be stagnant and let those self-doubts consume you. So take enough of a big step to step into the zone of pushing your jazz play into progress or whatever you want to do, and but don't take an overstep where you get burnt out, and don't take a little baby step enough to where you're not going to do it. You know what I mean? And that could be for any progress. It doesn't have to be for the jazz. It can be for your progress mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and any endeavor. You know what I mean? Because sometimes we will overdo things. We'll be excited and we'll overdo things and get burnt out. And sometimes we won't do enough. And we'll be like, is it even worth it? You know what I mean? And talk ourselves out of it. This is feminine. Feminine. Whilst the masculine card presented us with a primordial, active, and creative impulse that still has no form or direction, that card is complementary to it, a receptive and feminine basis, which, like a womb or cocoon, envelops the primitive energy, disciplines it, and stabilizes it by giving it a shape. The shape will consent its growth and evolution, but will inevitably give it mortality. The advice of the dead: take the necessary time to study and meditate before exceeding your project. Perhaps ask a feminine or material figure for advice. So this is like talking to a homegirl or someone that you see like a feminine role model, a mom, an aunt, or even just an older woman or a woman that you see as a leadership role. It's like find the right amount of things to do. Hold on. Sorry, I'm kind of find put enough effort into it. Meditate on the things like you want to do jazz or whatever your endeavors are. Meditate on it, plan it out, and then pursue it. Because sometimes impulsiveness is, and being impulsive and doing it is a good thing, and sometimes it's not. But sometimes put a little effort into it, a little planning, and then boom, put it into progress so things align. Even if it doesn't work as planned, still push through. Things change, but keep going. You know what I mean? I'm glad it resonates. My bracelets, I got my bracelets. I think I'm gonna do 25 because I'm gonna do a big ritual. It's gonna be worth it. You'll see. I'm gonna do a big old fire ritual. Big old fire ritual, all that. Yeah, so I'm gonna like I'm thinking like 25, $30 for the bracelet because the more energy I put into it, you guys gonna feel that. As soon as you come open the package, the envelope, the box, or whatever it comes in, you guys gonna be like, oh, she's here. That's just what it is. Now I'm gonna put a little oil on it too, if you guys want oil. So I have to wait till it's sunny out. It's been raining outside. I have to wait till it's sunny out so the rain doesn't come down the fire. But yeah, so I don't know when it's gonna be sunny. I haven't looked. It's been raining the past few days, so I have to wait till it's a little sunny out. Do a bit of a fire ritual. Bless all my bracelets, all the Santa Muerte bracelets, and then I'll send it out. Didn't Are you the one that wanted Oh, I think it was someone else. I keep getting you. I keep getting you mixed up with somebody else. She wanted all the bracelets. She said wanted one of each. She's like, give me a deal for the set. But you wanted one, right? Have them all. But yeah, so it'd be. Then I'm gonna start charging 25 or 30, and then plus the shipping, which is gonna be worth it. You're gonna be like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I get a deal for the set of all of them. I'd probably do a deal, but I got 15. But I'm gonna do big old rituals. That's the only thing. Like I could send them out as is for 20, but the ritual is gonna just, you're gonna feel something with the. You're gonna feel that do it right. You know what I mean? Do the bracelets right. I mean, even if it's a little extra than a typical bracelet, but it's gonna have that extra protection. I got 15. It's Dalazoltiot. I don't know all these Aztec names. Mother goddess of earth, of sex and the moon and birth, connected to the second and the seventh card, the complementary primary impulses of masculine and feminine, which can only bring forth descendants by cooperating benevolent protector of fertility. We see her devouring a malevolent centipede, for she was also seen as purifying goddess, to whom people confessed their sins, which she purified by devouring them. She eats the sins. The vice of the dead. Trust your intuition, but first accept and admit your defaults to yourself. Only in this way can your journey be prolific, rich, and unobscured by your ego. So kind of watch your ego, but follow your intuition, right? And accept your faults, the things that hold you back, which is your ego, your shadow self, your overthoughts, your self doubts, your thinking about yourself, etc. All that bad negative self talk. Kind of get rid of that and follow your intuition. What you're guided to help you to elevate. I call intuition our soul compass. Our soul is never going to lead us astray, right? It's always going to want our highest good, and it's always going to know what to do. So follow your intuition into that goodness. I love that. Kind of just getting the same message, kind of, but we'll put another one. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, this one's a good one. This one's a good one. This one's a good one. Good one. Kind of goofy. Getting out of my mood. So this is the chaos card. Chaos. Which chaos helps you too. Even through chaos, it helps us. This card represents the shapeless primordial soup, that alchemist receptacle, the palette held by the artist before he starts painting, and as shown in the art card, technical ability and knowledge are ready and abundant, but the final execution and the right route are needed to avoid dispersion. Without quick and aware action, you face the risk of drifting away, feeding entropy, or remaining trapped in a stalled situation. The advice of the dead. It is time for action. Analyze and choose all the opportunities available to you quickly without fear of cutting something out. This is not impulsiveness. This is after you think things through, push it into play as soon as you can do it. You know what I mean? Not impulsively jumping into it, but you're analyzing, studying, meditating, getting things plotted and planted, and then boom, jumping into it. Don't wait and be like, oh, I got to do this, and then you just fall astray. You know what I mean? So kind of push your plans into play, and then boom, jump into it. I think that's kind of all we got there. Is there anything you wanted to know? That's kind of helping you just on your life path. Your path with Santissima. And that she's basically pushing you in that direction. These are messages from her. So she's pushing you in that direction, telling you what you need to do. You know what I mean? Analyze yourself, your faults. Don't let them consume you. Don't let your negative thoughts consume you. Don't let people around you bring you down. Remove them if you need be. And then put your plots and plans of positive and productivity into manifestation. You know what I mean? That's kind of what the reading told me. I want everything to be perfect and just never put it in. Exactly. See, overthinking things, it could be a good thing, but it could be a bad thing. Because you'll sit there overthinking, you'll plan everything out, want it to go perfect and be perfection, and then it won't go perfect. You know what I mean? Or you'll plan everything out, and then you just keep thinking about it, and then you never put it into action. So kind of push yourself into that action. That's what I was telling me. Push yourself into that action of putting your positive goals into progress, right? It's always good to cleanse before and after a reading. I feel like you're still missing something. I feel like you still want to know something or something. I feel like you're like curious or like what's next or what. I feel more anxious. I feel like you're anxious to put things into motion. That's what I'm feeling. Anxious, putting things into motion. Like you want to do everything, but then you kind of just stop yourself. Give her offerings. Give her love. When you get home, being honest is good. I mean, be honest with her. Be like, tell her. Be like, sometimes I don't feel like I do enough for you. That could be her putting that on your heart and calling out to you. You know what I mean? To give her offering, give her sweets, do more prayers with her. You know what I mean? Wake up in the morning, even just if it's a quick prayer, give her a real prayer. When you get home, be like, thank you, Santa Muerte, for a good day or whatever. Or even just be like, hey, this is what happened today. Boom, 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 boom. And connect with her. Light her a candle. Do more. Just light a candle, incense. You know what I mean? Little things add up. You know what I mean? It shows her that you're loving and your devotion. I just had a dream about her and telling me about my birth and how I was fragile as a baby. I was born premature. Yeah, it could be symbolism of it'd be symbolism. I don't know exactly what. Boy, that's crazy. You're premature and you're still here, you're healthy. That's a good thing, right? It could be a dream of her watching over you since you were a baby. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna dream interpret right now, but like channel. But it could be Santa Muerte watching over you as a baby and that she was always there and then you found her in the future. Yeah, so it could be like that. Um, you know what I mean? Some spirits, like if we have family members that pray to Santa Muerte, like our parents, grandparents, or something, sometimes those spirits will come back and watch over us, even if we don't know about them or what. They'll just be like our spirit team, you know, and they watch over us. You know what I mean? My family's straight from Mexico. My dad's side, straight Mexicano. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Aztec, Inca, all that shit. I got a tribe out there somewhere in the jungle, and you know what I mean. So I'm pure like second generation from Mexico. My dad's straight from fucking Mexico. You know what I mean? But I've been interpreting this one now, and I have a very big reason why I'm here. My job isn't done here yet. Yeah. So, right? The world makes me cry a lot. Yeah, it does. The world is the world has a lot of chaos and ugliness into it. So that's why I just kind of pull back from the world, and I'm on here online and I try to help people, right? Positivity, advice, therapy, charge them for card readings, but I try to help them with that card reading, you know, for my highest good. The negativity is always the haters, deceivers, all those bad people, you know? Exchange energy, that too, you know what I mean? That too. Um, but yeah, helping people is a beautiful thing. To spread love and kindness is beautiful. Right, Pat? No, that's good, that's good. I hope the jazz thing works out and your goals work out. Cause Santa Marta is beautiful. She always hits on point with these cards, and I love it, cause it's her message. It's not even my message. It's just like her speaking, and I've been getting cards, Santa Muerte memes on my, not memes but pictures on my Facebook, and she's over here reading cards and stuff, and it's crazy. And then I had your reading today, so I don't know if it was a warning, or just something, just a little subliminal or what, but it was cool. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off, take a little break, probably eat some food. I don't know. I'm not even hungry. I just wanna. I don't know. I'm kind of irritated a little bit, but not so much. I don't let people get to me that much. But I'm at the point of like, fuck it. Thank you, thank you. You have a good day too. I hope I helped you.